for those of you that weren't here, we had a good presentation yesterday from Doug Ramsey. He works at Tyson and runs a portion of our chicken business, and he did a presentation around that and talking about the functions of auditing, and we have a research function within this. We have a panel of experts, and then we have a number of internal experts that work on this. But very simply, we were looking at all the data as we do around what the consumer was saying around gestation stalls, gestation crates. And what we were seeing there is, from a consumer perspective, was really a small issue in terms of being on their radar. But from a customer perspective, and a number of larger customers made decisions of not buying pork that were raised within those individual housing units. So we began to think about how or what we wanted to do, because we didn't want to just go out and make a statement that at some future date we would do something that we didn't know how to do. So what we did is got a group of people together, Sarah Lilligren, Noah White, my counterpart in our beef and pork business, and a couple others from the business, and Kelly Falsgraf, who heads up, not Kelly Falsgraf, I'm sorry, Dean Danielson, who heads up our farm check program. And we defined what this would be. But what we said was, we want to go out and validate what we think those independent family farmers are doing. Are they doing what we think they're doing? That's the first thing. We care enough to go check. And we are. I mean, so we do that. And then we paneled this group to help us find better ways. Very simply stated is, we care enough to go look, we care enough to learn, and then when we find a better way, we'll implement a better way. The data around gestation stalls, for those of you that aren't as familiar with that, is that, you know what, the data will tell you that in an open pen environment, as well as in a gestation stall, you can get the same results. It comes down to management of those individual units. So that's the data we had, and if there are other data out there, we didn't have access to that, so we wanted to go find out. And you know, the conversation has always been, or has been of late, around one or the other. Well, it's kind of, in my view, kind of like Ricky Bobby's daddy saying, you either first or last. Well, there's second, there's third. I mean, what else is there out there other than those two options? And so we're out trying to find out what is a better option. And I'm optimistic that we'll find something that works better than either one of them. I don't know what that is yet, but we're going to find out what that is. And we'll share our learnings around what we find. But the care enough to check, we go check. We're investing money, research, and overhead dollars against trying to find a better way. So that's the crux of it.
Good.